All right, Johnny, here's your video. Man, I've looked at it, and boy, you look really good. I'm gonna let you watch a few just in regular motion, then we'll break it down. But just a tiny little adjustment that we can make, and I think it's gonna help even more. And I think we kind of did it during the lesson the other day, but I just want to kind of go over that again. So here we go. All right, so swing, everything is looking good. The way you're loading is looking good. We just need to get it here. Let me slow it down. We need to get it to where you don't pick that darn foot up. Until now. All right, yep, somewhere in there. Well, actually, I like you better there. You're more loaded. All right, so there, our foot's still on the ground, wherever it started, and we're going to pick up from right there. What that's going to do, it's going to hold you longer here. It's going to be more effortless when you pick up, so that's why we'll be able to balance better there. We're going to be able to come back down in a more closed off position with our elbows still bent. So watch what happens. Because yours is a little forced too early, you pick up a little early, and so watch how you force that. That's what creates the tightness, that arm bar, and then slightly opening up. Slightly, and then that back hip slightly collapses. So we lose a ton of power doing that. All right? So what I need you to do, and we'll talk about it again next time I see you, is just getting it to where, and boy, that swing looks good, but getting it to where you don't pick up your foot until we're loaded right there. Woo, that's your loaded position right there, man. From there, the game will be easy for you. But let's start talking about some good things you're doing. Look, even though you have that little force and you land that barely leaked, your positioning's pretty darn good, man. You're in a good position right there. Again, that worries me, but I think we can get rid of that just by positioning better. So the arm bar won't happen as much. And again, remember, don't grip till you rip, so we can keep those elbows bent and those hands fly. All right. Now look at the swing path, though. Look very nice. You got some good separation right there with your hands. Right there. Good bat path. Good head on ball. Look at that front side. Everything's good right there. So what I'm trying to get through your head is we don't need to change. We just need to get it a little better. So again, let me show you exactly where you ought to be when you go to kick. There. Right there. Oh, right in there. So you ought to be starting that kick right in there. Just a hair later, man. Just a hair later. Woo, we're close. All right, so then we will come down more closed. We will be more bent here. We will be taller here, which will create more power, getting our back foot to get all the way through. Watch where yours gets kind of stuck right there. Kind of stuck. See how that backside can't get through right there? Well, it's not because you're not trying to. It's just because you have that little bit of force early, which gets that front side crashing a little bit and the backside drags a little bit. Again, all this is fixable and easily fixable just by fixing our position, making sure we're in that loaded position. Let me show you one more time. All right, quit talking, coach. All right, here we go. So I want you in that fully right there. Look how loaded you are. Front shoulder all the way in, hands back, eyes on ball. Everything's loaded. That's where you're free to start timing up with that leg kick. And you see yours because you pick up just a hair before that. You get that little force and forward. That's what creates you to go forward just a hair too early. But dadgum, look at that swing. You crushed that ball. Good job. But you still, we got room to get through that ball. We got to get that back foot through. But again, I don't want you worried about the little things like that. I want you worried about that positioning, and I think all that comes. All right, brother, I wanted to get you this video. Let me, here, watch one more without breaking it down in super slow motion. All right. Boy, you're looking good, John. But we can get better. And no forcing that kick. I want that effortless. Good job, though, man. That's a good-looking swing. Again, I'm critiquing you hard because it's in super slow motion, all right? You look good. But, again, I hope you can see this. We can get a little better. All right, brother.